Hey everyone, welcome back. Sorry I've been ill for the last week and a half, so apologies if I sound a bit more like a bloke. This is the design I've done on myself, so I've done myself a set of infills. So if you want to see me do this design, then please stay tuned. Mind the paint underneath the nails, I have been decorating and they're just a mess. Okay, so I've already prepped my nails, so dehydrated, primer twice, and I'm showing you my number 8 oval Kolinsky brush. I have had it on a speed mode, so the video is not as long, guys. So I am using Naio's liquids, and I'm using my NSI clear acrylic powder. I haven't got the naio clear acrylic powder yet, so I had to stick with that one at the moment. So I've got to use my little naio tub as a little platform because it's kind of hard to keep it down below and then for you guys to see it as well. So I'm only just getting a small bead, placing it near the cuticle area, and as you can see I'm placing my finger slightly downwards just so the acrylic doesn't fall back into the cuticle area. And you must make sure you wipe around your sidewalls and your cuticle, because if you don't, they are your main issues of why people have lifting. So if you can avoid that, then good results. But it's always good to double check to make sure you do go around it and make sure that none of that is touching any acrylic any of the skin at all. So if you do need to feel that you need any more acrylic near the apex area just to give it a bit more strength, than you can do, but mine was okay. Today I was struggling around my edges a bit more, so I had to keep putting a little bit more around my sidewalls just to make sure that it weren't too thin around that area, and then yet again making sure that I'm not touching any of my sidewalls or skin. It's the first time I've actually used Naio's liquid. I'm just getting used to it at the moment. I've always been using NSI, so I thought for a change, because everyone says that Naio is really good quality, so I thought I'd test it out myself. I have got another video of all the stuff I brought from Naio, so I'll hopefully be posting that tomorrow, just to show you guys what I actually got. And the only thing that I find ridiculous is how cheap it is. I had like £40 spare, and for the amount of stuff you can get from Naio for £40, I was so shocked. I thought, that's for tomorrow's video, so I won't get into that today. So I'm just making sure it's all smooth and flattened out. The more work you do with the brush, the less filing that you have to do. But the thing I did notice with using the Naio is there weren't really that much filing to do with it, if that makes any sense. It was quite a smooth application, so that I was really quite happy about. So once you've done all your infills and all your application, you let it dry. Once dried, then you can move on to your filing. Now the drill I've got here, I'm using a smooth top bit carbide drill. I do need a new one, so I am looking to purchase a couple more drill bit parts in the future. But I have it on a low speed, and then I go around the cuticle area in one direction only. I don't seesaw it. I do not apply tons of pressure. I apply the lightest of pressure and let the electric file do all the work for me. The other good tip as well is not to keep going over the same section, as it will cause a heat friction and cause a burning sensation on yourself and your clients, and that is not satisfactory at all. So just be assured, if you are new to using a electric file, make sure you practice on a practice hand or yourself first. And make sure you do not use any carbide drill bits on your natural nail only on the enhancements. So I'm making sure it's all smooth, all nice and even, making sure that my cuticles are all flushed down, make sure that there's no ridges, or making sure there's no spiky areas, if that makes any sense at all. Once I've done with all my filing, then I move on to a buffer. You can reshape the free edge if you need to. I didn't really need to, but I just got my NSI 240 sponge buffer, and on the harder side I just smoothed around my sidewalls and my free edge. That was just something for me to do. You don't have to do it if it's not necessary, but this is I'm showing you, and I just buff around my sidewalls and buff around the whole surface, making sure that it is a nice, clean, smooth finish ready for my gel application. Once you've done all that, dust it all off, cleanse it all, making sure that there's no dust left, and then I'll start applying my gel application. You don't want to have all dust around when you're applying your gel, because you don't want to have these little balls inside your gel polish. It will just ruin the look, and it won't be as smooth and flush and like more professional look afterwards as well. So make sure you do dust off everything. Now, gel polish I've got here is Elite 99 shellac colour. It was hard to see the code, but the code I've got is 40514. Now at this point my phone decided to ring, and I really had to take this important phone call, and then I decided to press play on my phone again, and then it flipped round for some strange reason, and I really am annoyed that the first half of the video you can see full screen, and this side of the video it's block straight sides. So I really do apologise about that, guys, and I really am annoyed, but I didn't want to take off my polish just to re-record it again for you. So I promise you next time, clear video all the way through. If not, I will cry. But yeah, with my gel polish, making sure that you apply very thin coats, and I cure my LED lamp for 30 seconds. I don't cap the free edge this time round. I do it on the second time round on my second coat. So I do 2 coats on my hand, curing in between a 30 seconds and an LED lamp. Now the reason why I cap the free edge on my second coat is because I don't want to cap it twice, because what I have found is if you cap it twice, it can make the nail look a bit bulky around your free edge and not as natural looking itself. So everyone's got different opinions on how they do it, but for me, I find it a lot better for me and a lot more neat application if I cap it on my last coat. Now once I've done that, I cure that in my lamp for 30 seconds. If you do have a UV, it will be about 2 to 3 minutes. And then what I've also got is a Blue Sky no wipe gel top coat. Now I apply this on all my nails except for the ring finger, because with the gel polish it leaves a tacky residue, and that's what I'm going to be using to apply my glitter on top. Now the reason why I've top coated these is for when I do my glitter, I don't want any glitter bits getting onto my other nails. So this is what I've done. So as you can see, I'm using a brush, and then I decided to dip my finger in it because it's a lot quicker. And then I use my blush to flatten it all down, making sure all the excess is off around the cuticle area, and then making sure it's all flattened in, making sure that that glitter is embedded into the gel polish, and because you don't want any spiky bits or rough edges. So there you go, guys. I top coat it twice for you. So I really hope you like this design, and please give my video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or queries, please comment down below, and I really hope you really do enjoy this video, guys. Until next time, bye.